How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. Now on today's show we're going to take a look at the back pages and what is going on in the world of football. And the last piece of news involves Arsenal, and with their reported interest in Ben White, where does that leave the future for William Saliba?
I represent my fucking self.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right.
So of course, loads going on in the world of football, and we're going to take a look at the back pages. And of course, there's loads of transfer rumours at the moment, and it's down to you guys to decide whether there's any truth in those rumours or whether they are simply paper talk. You can let me know in the comments section. It's very, very simple. Villarreal striker Gerard Moreno has emerged as a shock target for Chelsea as a potential alternative to Erling Haaland. With all due respect to Moreno, that would be a massive downgrade from getting your hopes up of Erling Haaland, the most sought after, striker in world football, bar Kylian Mbappe, to Gerard Moreno, who's had a great season at Villarreal, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. Kingsley Coman's agent and family are trying to force a move to England following rumoured interest from Manchester United. That would be a very interesting move, and I think a lot of people forget just how young he still actually is, given how long he seems to have been around and how much he's won. Burnley are reportedly competing with Brighton in the race to prize centre-back, and Nathaniel Phillips away from Liverpool. Of course, Brighton, they may well need a centre-back soon, but we'll get onto that later. Scotland and Chelsea youngster Billy Gilmour could be heading to Norwich on loan next season. I think that'd be a good move for him in the Premier League. Chance to, really establish himself. Norwich, good club. And I think that one could fit very well. Phil Foden was dropped for the win over the Czech Republic because he has a yellow card and was one away from suspension. And I'll tell you something, there's going to be some serious questions over what we do in the round of 16. Such was the performance of Bukayo Saka and Jack Grealish. How can you drop those two? It's that simple, honestly. And Phil Foden in his first two games has not done anything. Bukayo Saka done more in 45 minutes than Foden has done in the last couple of games. It's that simple. Leicester City have signed 16-year-old Liverpool midfielder Jack Luiz after a successful trial period with the Foxes. Don't know much about him, but that's what Leicester have done. West Ham have opted against a move for Burnley defender James Tarkowski. Look, I think he's actually a decent defender, to be honest with you. Could have been a good move to West Ham, but West Ham have opted out, and I think we all know the reason why. Probably because of a price tag. I'm not 100% sure, but former Arsenal midfielder Jack Wilshere has slammed the club's decision to sack under-23 boss Steve Bold after 33 years at the club. And what I will say about that is, look, Steve Bold has been at the club a long time. Such a great servant. Unbelievable player. But his time in management and coaching, should we say, at Arsenal has not been that great. The under-23s were nearly led to relegation under his, time there. And, being a good, player doesn't make you a great coach. So, yeah, it's one of those ones where sentiment has to go out of the window. You can't look at it and say, he's been there 33 years, he's got a job for life, he has to stay. It's what's best for Arsenal. And if what's best is Steve Bold to move on, then so be it. It's as simple as that. Raheem Sterling has reportedly said that he has no interest in swapping Manchester City for Spurs this summer in a deal that could see Harry Kane move to the Etihad. Absolutely nobody wants to go to Tottenham. Managers, players, doesn't, look like anyone wants to go there. Thomas Vermaelen believes it is unfair that Belgium had to travel for all of their group games at Euro 2020. And I kind of agree with him with this. You got teams like Belgium that, you know, had to travel around to each and every single game. And you got teams like England who played all 3 games at Wembley. It's like, come on, man. Try and be fair as you can. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of them. I think we're in a bit of a situation, unprecedented times and everything else. So, yeah, there we go. Real Madrid are reportedly set to reject an offer from Manchester United for Rafael Varane that would include a swap for Paul Pogba. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. When you look at Pogba when he plays for France, you've got to sit there and question why you don't see that at Manchester United. It's not the player. It's obviously something to do with the system. They've been buying players left, right and centre to try and unlock Paul Pogba. But they never have. And then when you're watching for France, like I was saying, he's just exceptional. World class. Yeah. There you go. The president of La Liga has claimed that Barcelona can only renew the contract of Lionel Messi if they make significant changes to their wage bill. It's astronomical when you see their wage bill. And Lionel Messi, just staggering. And you wonder why they're in the mess that they're in. Something needs to be done about it. Because, yeah, it's just not right. It's not right. And we're not talking, you know, little debt. We're talking a lot of money. To the point where it could absolutely cripple the club. The size of Barcelona. They're just awful how they've managed their money and what they've done. Yeah, that's just mad, but it is what it is. Germany defender Matt Hummels has criticised UEFA's decision not to illuminate the Allianz Arena in rainbow colours for Wednesday's game against Hungary. Now, of course, the Allianz Arena, you can actually illuminate it to whatever colours you need. But obviously UEFA have got involved in this. There's been a few incidents involving Hungary and they don't want to go this political route. And yeah, nothing surprises me with UEFA, to be quite honest with you. For the fans, but not for the fans. Let's be honest about it. It's as simple as that. So yeah, there we go. That is pretty much it for the back pages. Next piece of news involves Arsenal, and reports were suggesting yesterday that Arsenal are closing in on the signing of Brighton's defender Ben White. They had a £40 million bid rejected a week or so ago, but they reckon that a deal is now imminent, and it could be around about the £46 million mark. But where does this signing possibly leave William Saliba? Now, there were a lot of reports also suggesting yesterday that Arsenal are looking to sell him. I honestly can't see that. I genuinely don't believe that Arsenal want to sell him. People within the club have come out and said he's highly regarded and they want him to come back for pre-season and, you know, kick on and be a player of Arsenal. We spent a lot of money on him. And I don't think the signing of Ben White would actually change things, to be quite honest with you. David Luiz has left the club, so we need to bring another defender in. Mavropanos, it looks like he's going to Stuttgart permanently. Maybe loan for a year with the obligation to buy first. Mustafi's already gone. It is an area that we do need to get another body in. And a very interesting stat, I was looking at Ben White's heat map from his time with Brighton last season in particular. And the majority of his play is right on the right-hand side. And I look at the systems that we've been playing and what Mikel Arteta likes to do. And I think about this inverted right-hand side, centre-back, right-back, three at the back, whatever it might be. And I think maybe he could well be fitted into this system. You could have Ben White and William Saliba. So I think that everybody's, you know, jumping the gun a little bit and getting a bit ahead of themselves and naturally thinking, oh, we're signing a defender, so that means one needs to go. Oh, it has to be William Saliba. Not necessarily. I'll be furious if we did and he hasn't been given an opportunity because he looks so good. He looks so good. But we'll wait and see in due course. And first and foremost, we'll wait and see whether we can get the signing of Ben White done and dusted. So There we go. That is it for today's DT's Daily. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topics. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.